We've all faced moments where giving up seems easier than pushing forward. Whether it's a career challenge, a personal goal, or even the pursuit of a dream we've held for years, the temptation to throw in the towel can feel overwhelming. In those moments, we often hear the word grit, but what does that really mean? Is it just about persistence, or is there something deeper at play? In this video, you'll learn the deeper essence of grit beyond just perseverance, how grit is influenced by internal and external factors, why mindset and emotional resilience play a crucial role in developing grit, the hidden connection between self-awareness and sustained effort, and how cultivating grit leads to personal mastery over time. Many people think of grit as pure willpower, an unrelenting drive to keep going no matter what. But grit is more than just the ability to endure. It's a dynamic interplay of resilience, emotional regulation, and deep self-commitment. True grit isn't about pushing through obstacles with brute force. It's about aligning ourselves internally to sustain the journey, no matter how long it takes. Grit is often misunderstood as a fixed trait, something you either have or don't. In reality, it's a cultivated state, something that grows and evolves with awareness and intentional effort. It's shaped by our thoughts, emotions, and the way we engage with challenges. When we begin to see grit in this light, it stops being about struggle and starts becoming about alignment. At the heart of grit lies emotional and mental endurance. It's not just about working hard, it's about navigating the emotional landscape that arises when things don't go as planned. Frustration, doubt, and fear are all part of the process. The real question is, how do we respond to these emotions when they show up? Emotional endurance means having the capacity to stay present with discomfort rather than reacting impulsively or shutting down. It involves cultivating an inner space where emotions are acknowledged without letting them dictate our actions. Mental endurance, on the other hand, is the ability to sustain focus and clarity even when progress feels slow or invisible. This internal resilience allows us to move through obstacles with a sense of steadiness rather than force. It's not about gritting our teeth and pushing forward at any cost, but about understanding our own internal states and adjusting our course accordingly. A key aspect of grit is belief. Not just belief in an outcome, but belief in oneself. Without this, persistence quickly turns into exhaustion. When we lack inner trust, effort can feel like a constant uphill battle. However, when our belief is aligned with our deeper values and purpose, grit transforms from a struggle into a natural expression of who we are. Belief is cultivated through self-awareness and reflection. It requires an honest look at our thought patterns and emotional habits. Are we driven by a deep internal commitment, or are we motivated by external validation? When grit stems from a place of alignment, it becomes a sustainable force rather than a temporary push. Cultivating this deeper sense of belief allows us to remain engaged in our pursuits without being consumed by the outcome. It's about the journey of becoming rather than just achieving. Personal growth and grit go hand in hand. Developing grit is not about staying rigid in our approach, but about being flexible enough to grow through challenges. True grit involves a willingness to learn, adapt, and shift perspectives when needed. Growth requires an ongoing dialogue with ourselves, learning to recognize when persistence is serving us and when it might be time to change direction. Grit without growth can lead to burnout, but when the two are in balance, they create a powerful momentum that carries us forward in a way that feels both fulfilling and sustainable. At its core, grit is about staying connected to the bigger picture while navigating the daily struggles that arise. It's not about blind persistence, but about conscious endurance, moving forward with clarity, intention, and an unwavering sense of purpose. The ability to cultivate grit is something that can be trained and refined over time. The Inner Foundation series offers a structured approach to developing the emotional and mental resilience necessary to build lasting grit, helping you align your internal world with your external pursuits in a way that feels authentic and empowering.